Alright. Hi everybody. Today I'm here to talk to you about the 4-day school week and why I think it should be implemented into more school districts. And I think that because it'll help your school save money, it will improve attitude and attendance at your school, and it'll allow for more work time and professional development days on the Friday that they have off. So to get right into it, I'm going to talk to you about how the school can save money. And the school can save money by not having to send out transportation on Fridays to bring students into school. So all that money that they save on diesel and gas by sending out the transportation will be money saved. And my next point is not all of the staff needs to come in on those Fridays that you have off. And that would be people like cooks, paraprofessionals, aides, and even bus drivers. And the school will not have to pay those people to be there on the Friday, and therefore there's another way for your school to save money. And my final way is that you will save money on substitute teachers. From two guys named Hewitt and Denny in an article titled "The 4-Day School Week Impact on Student Academic Performance." They state that the school will save money because teachers will make appointments on Fridays, and therefore they will not miss school as much, and they will not need substitute teachers to cover for them as much. And that point brings me right into my next topic about attitude and attendance. And so, according to Hewitt and Denny in that same article, they said that the day off allows for students and teachers both to make business or medical appointments on the day off and not miss school. And so, with that, a huge thing in schools is attendance. And with the 4-day school week, all those medical appointments that you'd have to make during the week, missing school, can be made on that Friday off. And therefore, those teachers and students both will be there more often. And my next thing is about attitude. And from a guy named Shoemaker in an article titled "Effects of 4-Day School Undecided," he states that experts have even documented increased morale and fewer disciplinary problems in the 4-day schools. And I believe that to be true because the students are happier that they don't have to come in on that Friday. They're more willing to participate, and overall are just happier because, hey, I only have to go to school 4 days a week instead of 5. Go me. And another reason is it allows for more time off. You know, you're not there as often, obviously, and that allows for more family vacations. Or like in my photo voice last week, I had somebody tell me that they go to rodeos on Fridays, and that, you know, it sucks because they have to miss school because they go to a 5-day week, but their friend has the 4-day week, and so they don't have to miss school. So overall, all those things that happen on Fridays, you will not have to miss school for them, and it's just a great thing to have. And my next topic is work time and professional development days. And so the biggest reason people don't want to switch to a 4-day school week is because they think that the students are not in the classroom as much, so how are they going to learn as much? And so according to Durr, in an article from 2003 titled "4-Day School Week," he reports that teachers cover just as much or more content in the 4-day week as they do in the 5-day week. And I believe that to be true because there's a lot of time wasted with the 5-day week. When you get done with a lesson, there's maybe 10 minutes left of class, and with only that 10 minutes left of class, the teacher's not going to want to start the next lesson and will instead just give it to the students to work on their work. And with the 4-day week, you'll get done with a lesson, there'll be, you know, maybe 20 minutes left of class, and they're like, oh yeah, that's enough time, I can get the next one started, finish it tomorrow, and potentially finish even the next one tomorrow. And so that's how they cover more content. And people will think, oh, well, then our students don't have as much time to get their work done, but that's what that Friday is for. And on those Fridays, students can come in and get help from either peers or teachers. I personally tutor at our own school, and I think peer teaching is great because some students are kind of afraid to go ask the teacher for help, or they want it to be explained in maybe something they'll better understand. And my vernacular and a student's vernacular are a lot more similar than a teacher's and students. And so that just helps a lot. And also, with those Fridays, they'll have professional development days where they'll learn how to use new things or incorporate new things into their class. And just this last week, our teachers had one about MobiMax and IXL, and we're already using those in our class the following week. And my last thing that I have for you today is basically the reason why people don't want to switch to a 4-day school week, and that's because they fear that the student achievement is going to be negatively impacted. And so I have 3 articles that disprove that. So my first one is from Hewitt and Denny, that very first article I stated earlier, and they did a study in Colorado, and they found that there was no negative impact with a 4-day school week on student achievement. My next one is from Yarbrough and Gilman, and they found that when a school switched from a 5-day week to a 4-day week, its test scores improved based on the comprehensive test of basic skills. And they wrote about this in their article titled From 5 Days to 4. And my last study that I have was in an article from 1983, and it was titled A Summary Report of the 4-Day School Week in New Mexico. And in this, the author McCoy found that student achievement from 10 New Mexico schools was not negatively impacted. Instead, many of the schools reported gains. And so, in conclusion, if your school can save money, increase attitude and attendance in its school, allow for more work time and peer review on those Fridays, along with professional development days on those Fridays, and your students will not be negatively impacted, why not switch to the 4-day week so you can have all of those benefits? Thank you.